Figure it out!
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Figure It Out Productions. The following video is part of our Quick Shoot series and is intended to aid the Dreamcast and gaming community.
So here we have what I believe is absolutely the strangest version of the Sega Dreamcast. And yes, this is really a Sega Dreamcast. But you would never think it was, would you? This is called the Divers 2000 Dreamcast. Basically, Japan released it, as I understand it, to celebrate the millennium. But they didn't make 2,000 of them. As I understand it, they made 200. Which makes it very rare and expensive. And it's also very difficult to import because it's really heavy. Because it's a fully functional television. Does it also kind of look like a Sega character you might know? Look at these horn things. Then, look at that. It's got like a tail. Anyone? No? You're probably all saying, Sonic. Wrong. It's actually looks a lot more like Sonic's little Chow friend. But yeah. Sega released this for some reason. I can't imagine this was profitable. But whatever. There it is. Look at this plug that it comes with. This is the greatest thing that has ever been made. Goes that way, like that, straight, or whatever direction you want. Why do we not have these stateside? This does work in the States, by the way, or Canada, I'm guessing. Well, yeah, definitely Canada. Just plug it in, it's functional. Import friendly. It also comes with this remote control, because it's a television. However, this television has one serious design flaw. Without this remote, that's all it can ever be, is a television. You have to switch this thing onto Dreamcast mode with this. You cannot do it with these buttons up here. This button on the left is power. This is the button to switch modes. One is TV, one is like AV input, and one is Dreamcast mode. But when you turn on the Dreamcast mode, it's like it needs you to actually activate the Dreamcast part, which is done with this button that says select. I don't know. That's just how they designed it. This is your volume up and down. It's actually, you have to push it. If you push the top down like that, the volume goes down. If you push the bottom up, the volume goes up. Same with this button, which is channels. Same function. So let me show you the disc tray on the top here. You push down on the top, it goes up. Now obviously it's Japanese region coding. It doesn't naturally play American or European games or independent. Well, actually I take that back. It can play independent games, no problem, because they're region free. But American and European stuff will work, but they need a boot disc. CDRs and mill CDs and independent stuff all work just fine on this thing. Looking here, this is the controller ports. Right there. Designed for Windows CE. They all do that. Alright, turning it around, which is kind of a pain. Actually, it has lights on the side. When you're playing the Dreamcast mode, the game's sound will actually cause those to light up in different patterns. It's kind of cool. They're not like crazy awesome, but it's pretty noticeable. Like the louder and more intense and better the sound, the more rapid and crazy those things are. Turning it back this way, you can see that it has various ports on the bottom there. Power is hardwired, which is kind of usually a bad thing, but that's what it is. It has RF input, it has phone jack input, which this actually had a unique feature with this thing. It wasn't I assume it worked the same way as one of the 56K modems, but it also had the ability to link up with other diver Dreamcasts. Actually, it comes with a manual, which is kind of funny because it advertises the idea that you should buy multiples of these, put them in your house, and then they can all be linked together, and you can have like a telecommunication system through this thing in your house. Like as if anyone would buy more than one of these, especially when there's only like 200 of them made. I don't know what they were thinking. That just doesn't make sense. Because it actually comes with a wireless headset, and a microphone, like the Seaman Dreamcast microphone, except it goes on your head, you know, kind of like the Xbox Live headsets. So it has audio out and audio in to give you better sound if you want to hook it up to speakers. Then because it's a TV and you can hook other things up to it. It has the MIDI in and out, which again, I don't know, why would they waste space on that, but they wouldn't allow you to have like a VGA out. This thing does not do VGA out, which is really, really unfortunate, because the actual TV signal, 480i max. There's no way to make this thing display in 480p. It just doesn't happen. But yeah, and then this thing is actually made in Korea. It's kind of funny. I know it seems like weird that I'm always talking about where this stuff is made, but it's actually kind of interesting. I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, it's kind of interesting. But I do have the box for this thing, and I'm going to show it to you, but it's so big that I can't put it on the table at the same time. So I'll show you that soon. If you want to take one last look here, this is the remote. Yeah. I don't know what's up with this CX-1 deal, but that basically means Dreamcast for some reason. So here's the box. It's huge. It's basically just a cardboard box, but it says Divers 2000 CX-1, has the serial number down here. Most of it looks like that. Frankly, it's really, really big and kind of, yeah, I don't know. It also has these like symbols. This is on the system itself, too. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought you'd like to get a look at that. So I thought I'd show you some gameplay footage with this thing. First, you can fire it up, and it'll activate the television mode because that's the default. So you get the staticky black screen. Then what you're going to need to do is fire up the Dreamcast mode, which is kind of complicated, unfortunately. You have to hit select on this thing, and then like switch over to this. Yeah, so now Dreamcast mode is activating, which you can see because it says that, and once that gets to the end, the mode is completed. The game I've chosen is going to be Sonic Adventure. This is the Japanese international version. So okay, here's the controller, special controller. Now, once you're in Dreamcast mode, like a Dreamcast, you can't really do anything without a controller. So I'm going to plug that in. I'm sure you all recognize this menu. We're just going to go past it because there's no reason to update the settings. So there you go. We're inside the basic menu. Now, obviously, you can change all the languages and stuff, just like any Dreamcast. But we go up here to the top, which you're going to have to forgive me. I can't, yeah, see, that's where the disc part is. Take your disc, pop it in, close it, so it's closed. And then, like a Dreamcast, it will load up. Now, of course, if you put the disc in there first and then load into the menu, it'll automatically boot the game, just like any regular Dreamcast. So the reason I chose Sonic Adventure, you know, because it's a classic of sorts, but it has a, okay, memory card stuff, it has a good video that opens, and I just want to show you what the sides look like. So, see the game there? The LED lights here are going to light up more as the video goes on. To save time, I'm going to create a bit of a jump cut here. So there you can see the lights are going all crazy. It does that on the other side too. But if you want to see the monitor itself, that's what it looks like. Unfortunately, it is basically a 480i signal. It will never ever be capable of doing 480p because it just can't do it. But yeah, there you go. I love this game. Play this game.
Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you so desire. However, we'd really appreciate it if you'd check out our other videos that are of a higher production caliber. Thank you.